Everybody, welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. And yesterday, a lot of things happening in the MMO community. Black Desert Online Beta dropped. I was on that yesterday, so I didn't get to do Atlantis, which also dropped yesterday for DCUO. And this week, we also saw Murkmire pop on for the consoles for the Xbox and PlayStation. So very, very, very busy week for me this week with all of these updates. It's been crazy. But today, I get to play Atlantis. Oh, yes. I'm looking so forward to this shit. I loved it. I'm completely... There are a couple things I wish it would have been a little better, but overall, I am more than pumped. I am really happy. So I have to do the event for the Royal Palace to unlock everything, and I am ecstatic, to say the least, because I'm like, it's here, it's here, it's here. And I'm going to switch my roles. I'm so happy that this is out. I'm so happy to be playing like, Okay, sounds like there's a briefing somewhere afoot. Yep. There it is. Love the swimming. I love this. I love... Oh, they fixed it. They fixed it where you can switch in the swimmings. Thank you. Thank you. They got it fixed. We can switch roles. Oh, my God. Awesome. 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 Sweet. So we can access our armory during the swim phase. Nice. Excellent. That should have popped up a voice.
I would think you'd be used to that by now.
There it is.
Now, Mara. Orm and his friend did lend significant aid at Spindrift Station. It is only right that they are recognized.
Recognized? The only recognition I seek is that which I deserve as the one.
I love the feet movement.
Of Atlantis.
You were always the funny one.
I really enjoy this. I'm really having fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this.
Your devotion to the surface world has brought our nation to the...
Let's see if they made any changes to the cinema.
Son of the House of Atlan. Since being crowned king, you have been delinquent in your duties to Atlantis.
Have you forgotten that I am your king?
We have not. Which is why...
I just wish they would have added like a blink or something to the eyes to give it a little bit more. But the cutscene is good.
Guilty of treason.
This is madness. You would leave the throne vacant at such a critical time?
Hardly, Arthur. Atlantis has chosen
Cormrath.
a king to lead it. No longer will we allow an absentee, surface-loving half-breed to rule our proud realm. Guards, kill the traitors.
Wrath. You will pay for this.
Oh, they finally got the weapon in. They finally got the trident in. Okay. So they did fix that. And it just disappeared. I love the swim. I love the combat throughout the swimming phase. Still, like, it's almost like you still have your you know, the movement is so good. It is really good. Now, Titan events are over, so now they are scaled accordingly. Should be, this should almost be the end. Come on. I think I'm just killing it too fast. Okay, there it goes. I had to go to the door. Don't know why, but whatever. This should be the last part, I'm hoping. Or not. Jesus, how many do I have to go through? There it goes. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how many I have to go through. I'm just glad they got the trident back in.
Get free of the palace before the crown of thorns crashes. I'll be right behind.
For Atlantis!
No!
Make haste, woman, or we'll be next. The crown of thorns cometh.
Okay, we're gonna move.
You stop the crown of thorns. It is an ancient forbidden magic from the time of the Roman.
Okay.
Get them!
Okay. I like that the fact that you could see the crown coming, the crown of thorns coming at you. It has this, you know, pace to it. So there is almost like a threat, like of instant death. So that's kind of cool. You can see it just kind of moving. It's like a giant wall slowly approaching you. So you got to keep moving forward. If you stop, you're dead. It's instant death. You can still see it. Okay.
You won't stop.
Okay, there we go. You can still see it right behind us. It's like there is like this pace to it for sure, for sure. Yo, Mo, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing good. I hope you got to try this out. It looks so badass. I'm so happy. I'm like, shit. I've been playing Elder Scrolls the last couple of days for Murkmire, and I like the Murkmire update. I'm just tired of performance and whatever. But now I get to play a very, hopefully, polished product. So I'm hoping everything kind of got worked out on PTS. And they did get the armory swapped in, so I'm really happy about that they got that fixed. I'm really ecstatic about it.
Quickly, this way.
Hold on.
I have a plan.
Okay. I know you do. Hold on, I'm gonna get this briefing.
My love, you're as wise as you are cliché. I didn't know you were named after the brother of the very first king of Atlantis. Seems he was quite ambitious. But tell me this, why is King Atlan known as the Dead King? It sounds as if there is more to this tale.
There's a briefing somewhere, but could be inside too.
Stop where you are, traitors.
And there's the Crown of Thorns.
What have you done? We're trapped, and the crown of thorns is on our heels. You have doomed us.
Yeah, I finished it with it last night. Nice.
Use your brain.
Oh, there it is.
You and I will hold
There's
back
the
the
brief.
crown of thorns for as long as we can to buy time for our friends who deal with the drift command.
And they got the weapon fixed on him, so that got fixed. Cool. I'm looking so forward. Get a hold of me if you're doing the events today too. I got a couple characters, Mo. I'll be on these events like crazy. Gonna have to do it. Self heals, man. I'm telling you. Got it.
Emergency flood vortex.
This is your plan.
Well, I'll talk to you later. Got to go to school. Definitely get a hold of me though. Get a hold of me tonight. I'm going to be on this quite a bit. I also got to do the other one, but I am very, very happy that I'm on this. Awesome. It's so cool.
Me, King of Atlantis. My first act as king was to unleash the ancient artifact known as the Crown of Thorns.
We'll also be doing my artifacts.
Outside world and begin a new era.
I am
for
far
our
too
culture.
important to die
Today
like this.
begins my ascension.
Mark of victory. Okay. Yeah, we got an artifact out of this. Orbital strike. Yeah, that's the orbital strike one. I think it'll be good for DPS. Unfortunately, the cooldown kind of questionable. If you want to keep it in a solid rotation. Okay, how you want me to contact you? Through Guild. Just there's a like you can message me through guild, through the league.
Well, it looks like my dinner just woke up, boys.
Love it. Yeah, just contact me, Mo, when I'm in the guild chat.
So I guess you owe me.
So we have a 241 scale.
To try to take the throne from Koromran.
That's not too bad since I'm 220 on my main.
For fear, Rath's goons finishing the hit job.
Okay. So I got to go to the Royal Hideout. That's where the quest lines are. Robert, morning, brother. How you doing? Any news on that that promotion? I hope everything good, man. I was thinking about you yesterday. I was like, man, I really hope he gets that promotion.
King Shark has connections
So we got the supplier.
and can help locate where that oaf, Coram Wrath, is holding the trident of Poseidon.
Okay, I got to speak back to King Shark, but I can just take the portal, I think, back up.
Of an oaf his wrath is.
I love this update so much. The swimming is so cool. And I'm just so glad they got that fixed. They got the change out fixed. Fucking sweet. We was having problems on PTS with our friggin' Switch. And they got it fixed. Badass.
It seems the House of Atlantis
Gather information.
to get them past the crown.
Oh my god, every time I step into this swim mode type stuff, and I don't know if we got briefings added, because on PTS we didn't see it. Like, I was swimming around and I was like, where in the fuck are we? Do we have overland briefings or what? I mean, I didn't see any, but hey, man. I got to go over here all the way around. Doing pretty good. Haven't heard yet. Probably here next week. Dude, I'm so praying for you, brother. You got, man, I'm wishing the best. I got to play with Spartacus and Mustang a little bit. They didn't like BDO, but I did say it's not for everybody. I did mention that. I'm like, it's more hardcore, man. There's a lot to BDO, man. I mean, and if people ain't got time, there's no dungeons. There's no like instant gratification to that game. And that's the truth. And it's like, you know, it's not going to be for everybody. But I'm glad people get to try it ahead without purchasing it ahead of time. You know, I would hate to see somebody buy the game and not enjoy it and then waste their money, you know? So I'm really glad that they're getting this beta test, and that's why I do always say, you know, if there's a free trial to a game, try it out ahead of time. This way you kind of get like an idea of all of this. Stop. Oh, anytime, brother.
Forbidden relic stored in the master's inner sanctum.
Okay, got to return to King Shark, so we got that done. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I'm really happy that the beta is out. It looks good. I mean, I'm a Black Desert player. I'm not a hardcore player because it's not solo friendly. So I'm hoping Xbox, like, I can make it a home there, you know, because it's guild oriented. So I'm really hoping I get that chance. I might get with a couple of players this weekend, maybe have a guild war and test all that stuff out. I'm hoping later on too they'll give us access to the other classes, and I'm really hoping for a lot of things. And especially if they do a character transfer, I'm not saying they will. But if they do character transfer, I will be all over that. More than likely. Even if I have to purchase the game again. I want to purchase. My dude was playing last night. He loved it. There were like so many players who loved the game. But I keep telling people, man, it can be a facade too. Like, there can be a facade to that game where you enjoy it But then when you realize how much time and effort's got to be put in, and I mean time, you're like, fuck this. Yeah, I downloaded BDO last night. Not sure exactly how I feel about it. Yeah. And that's a good approach to have, Robert. Because to be honest with you, I'm not gonna give everybody fake bullshit and telling people, yeah, it's the greatest. You just got to give it a try and you got to play longer. No. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. The game has its strengths, but every game has its weakness. It's polished. It performs really good. There was no lag. I was having a really good performance. There were a couple glitches, graphical glitches and stuff last night, and grouping, but issues. Especially it wasn't, you know, whatever. Oh, hold on. I heard that. I hear it. Where is it? God bless. I hate being colorblind. It's not fair, Mom. It's like I'm over it, under it. Right there. Ha. There are briefings. There are zone briefings. It's been confirmed. Sweet. We didn't have these in test. The graphics are great, though. Yeah. The combat and the graphics are really good, but it's a grind. And and a lot of people realize that. People were like, it's so grindy. That's all you do. And I'm like, well, there's quest and you're silver and there's repeatable. And there, you know, it's more sandbox element in that aspect, but it's Korean based, man. And all they do is grind more, you know, and that's the extent of the game, man. And it's such a, like, it gets tedious, man. Every game has tedious, and sometimes you want, like, you wish there was a dungeon or something to break it up, but that's not how the game's designed. And when you realize that, you're kind of like, oh fuck, this sucks. And when all you're doing is almost seems like the same thing. But then there's times that you really enjoy the gameplay so much, and you enjoy the simplicity yet the performance of the game, that you understand why it's designed that way. But PvP has its downside too because of the gear, the RNG and gear system. So, you know, as fun as the PvP can be, the dominance for your gear is prominent. And that's just another complaint. But, you know, like I said, there's no perfect game out there. But I'm always looking for performance. Like, I love Elder Scrolls PvE. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so goddamn much. I love it. And I want that to be, like, performance to be just resolved. I mean, I think Elder Scrolls is in the top games of all time. It's my favorite of all time. But just on content alone. I mean, if I had to just say what game has the best content, like content-wise, like in an overall setting, I would tell people Elder Scrolls every day of the week, every day. I mean, you get this whole aspect of immersiveness to the environment that you get to play in. But a lot of players don't want to watch you, you know, do zone questing and stuff. And, you know, do the lore. No. That's not how that works. Hey, dude, motherfucker. Oh, okay, we're getting credit for even me being there. Okay. I was about to get pissed. I'm like, dude, man. That's one thing I hate, but at least they did that. But yeah, cool. I'm cool with that. I'm iffy on the combat style. Feels like a lot of... Yeah. How I describe it... It's like a fighter game, like a Street Fighter. You know? It feels like Street Fighter meets an MMO. But I like it, because I used to love Chun-Li, and I have a Mystic. So I get to, like, I feel like I'm playing Chun-Li again and stuff. So, and every class is different, too. So certain classes will make you feel a little bit more, you know, in depth to to what you're doing than others. But... And I hope they don't limit the classes on launch. Because if they do, I was talking with another player, a demon, And he doesn't like he wants to try it, but it's the classes that they have right now are none of the classes he's interested in. And like he said, why invest all this time in a character that you're not wanting to eventually play? And that's truth. It's like, you know, when you know the game is so fucking grindy, why would you want to go ahead and play on multiple tunes when it's just hard leveling the one after you're awakened? You know, that's the real issue that I hope that Pearl Abyss resolves. Yeah, it does feel like the combat-wise. Right. And it's so different. And in that aspect, it has its, you know, its different appeal to it. But that's why it's also praised, because it's so different. Blade and Soul is the next to the most comparable combat, I believe. So, and like I said, there are pros and cons with it, and you know, and I always tell people, man, at least you guys are trying it out for free. And some people are really getting to enjoy that. And I'm really happy that, you know, we have this beta. We get to try it. We get to, like, bug hunt. Korean style, I wish they would make some adaptation for Western culture PvP. Like, I don't like the gender lock. My friend did Berserker yesterday, and he hates the gender lock. God, the respawn's so fast I can't even hit these. I need to just slow down and get this done right. Oh my God, there goes my dude. This is where I have the problem with how they designed the spacing on these dudes. Trying to free these dudes can be such a chore. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this update. And I was on PTS, and I was like, and I did enjoy it on the PTS. And it looks like they added a quest or two. So I don't remember doing this one. I remember doing the Silent School and then just going into it. So I really like the fact that they may have took my advice and chain quest a couple of things, because chain questing gives the depth of what's going on in the scenario, and you don't want to underplay your zone. I mean, because in evil, regardless if like Black Desert doesn't have load screens at all, it doesn't. So one of the appeals to Black Desert is like, oh, okay, well, it's all open world, and that's true. But the game doesn't have open world. It's zone-based. But in Black Desert, we have areas of levels, and that's kind of the same principle. But when a player goes into an area, whether it be zone or open world, you want to, you know, have the player, involved into what's going on within that area, and you want them to have a very, very, very pleasurable, immersed result of, you know, feeling like they're a part of what's going on in the zone, in the area. It's very important. And I felt like in development of this, as beautiful as the land was, everything was so like, oh, okay, well, that sort of sucks. So we got a replay mission. That's so cool. Okay, so now I can go under, start my other quest lines, and that'll open up some stuff. So okay, we're unlocked. So really cool.
The sea suffers as much as the people do under cold.
If you can't see the rewards, those are usually dailies. I wish they would fix that. That's a weekly, the 8s and 8s.
People would Torum Wrath's experiments with forbidden magic have opened portals to dark realms and corrupted
Really cool.
the creatures of the sea. A giant brine hulk is attacking
That
the beast
slithering
rancher's
eel,
farm.
Coram Wrath, sits
Help
on
me,
my
please.
throne. He has brainwashed the commoners with fear and lies, and sends his lackeys to hunt us with
Okay.
wild brine hulks.
Now we can take Aqua Lads.
Has the Silent School stockpiling unregistered magical heirlooms from the Atlantean people?
So we got all the quests, and now we can queue up some of the other stuff. Now on one-player events, this is where we're going to get those... no, it should be under events. I wanted to say it's either one player or something. Royal Palace. Okay. Silent School. I'll kill them all. Real, I'm really enjoying the fact that I get to get involved in this area now. Oh my god, it's so badass. Okay. Silent School, that's the 4-man. Events are a lot easier than normal versions.
This is Amanda Waller.
2 tanks? We don't need 2 tanks. Why do they do that?
You'll be working with members of Task Force X until the operation is complete. Failure is not an option you want to explore.
If the school is officially out, the Headmaster's Sanctum is home to the most powerful and forbidden magic in the history of Atlantis. The entire structure is one massive...
Okay, I'm back. I don't know what's going on.
If we stand an iceberg's chance in the South Pacific of stealing the treasure, we'll need to split up. I'm with Aqua Kid. The rest of you nobodies take the other portal. And remember, I'm still not Team Atlantis. I'm only here to see how this plays out. For my people. Now move it, chum. The silent school.
Yep. I'm in on this too.
Okay, things just got real over here. I get a call from my mom at the tower saying that she needs to talk. When we meet up, she blows my mind. Turns out she isn't even from here. Neither am I. I'm Atlantean and an Aquamancer.
You have entered the battlegrounds of Ares, god of war. His war magic grants control of the fiercest creatures.
This feat is a bitch to get.
Yes, my disgusting minion. Show them the terrors of the deep.
That's why. I can't get to him. Shit. Two just got ripped. I don't know if I can get him. I'm trying. Most of my time I'm going to get spent dying. You can't even touch the dude. You have to like keep away from this dude. You have to destroy the ads and everything else. You can't. There's a feat if you don't get hit by him. Like when he does that, you'll get a feat, but that's already over for us. Now see, he's gonna roll, so I need to get the fuck away. They actually did put a pretty damn good mechanics in here. Okay, now we can attack him. Now if this was regular, no way these guys could have came back in. If he balls up, you want to get the hell away from him. I just wish they would have done it like in 2 phases. Like had him re-shield up. And then you had to do it again at a certain phase. Fuck. I didn't even get to see what the fuck that was. Okay. Where's the loot? I thought... Yep, hold on. What? Come on.
As with all things brilliant and undreamt of, the temptation of power becomes irresistible. The mages, now husband and wife, turned on one another. Magistra embraced the black arts,
Now we gotta go over here.
summoning forth the abyssal dark and all the evil that dwelled within it.
Oh no, that's a portal to the entrance. Hold on. 1. There we go. Okay. If we had a healer, we could do this. Feet. Alright, come on. What's up with the reward system?
The crystals represent each of the 12 signs of the zodiac, which include fire, water, earth, and air domains. Together, these crystals brought Atlantis into a new age of magical enlightenment.
By darkest water, by Sula's horns, unleash the guardian of the crown of thorns.
I hate that thorn graphics. I wish it was somewhat different. Like, putting the ground effect would have been fine, but not bringing them up the thorns. Like, just literally like a spurt and then it comes out. My opinion. But I love the monster. The Guardian. Love the Guardian. Okay, so now we got to beat the Magi. Now what I like to do is I like to stay in between these little circles. See, and then I can get these as they pop. You really do want to take care of these little fuckers, because if they add up, then you can die just from having multiple. You'll be in between them. And then I already know that one dropped, so I'm going to go to a new one. Okay, now we got to beat the Magi again. Perfect. Nice placement. You have to get these vines down before you can attack him. Very important, just get him down. I think he's got 2 more phases. Nothing really hard, but at the same time, just mechanic awareness. Well, I always stay out of the inner ring. Tank can probably be in there, but I try to stay out of it as much as possible due to the AoE. Okay, last phase. They're all will come out. Alright. Undersea weapon. Hell yeah.
You must have had better teamwork than we did. King Shark got us busted before we could even complete the first room. The Faceless One took King Shark to his inner sanctum. He's going to sacrifice him to the deep gods. King Shark isn't exactly a team player, but I don't want him to get hurt either. You go for the trident, and I'll deliver this crystal from the Thorn Golem to Mira. It may come in handy.
Gonna take the back. Okay. Right here. Damn it.
Insolent surface dwellers, you meddle in
I'm trying to get this.
Your king is dead. Now prepare to join him as you face powers that predate all known mythologies.
I don't know, honey. I imagine. No, the cake? Oh, the bacon? Probably. Okay, he sacrificed himself. I'm gonna res him. Oh shit. Shit. Why didn't a tank pull aggro? God dang it. Pull the fucking aggro for God's sakes. We have 2 tanks and neither of them... I mean, I understand if one of them's got whatever. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm locked out. Oh, there it is. Enter encounter. What I wouldn't give for a fucking healer. There we go. We'll go with the necklace.
You saved my skin. So it looks like wearing. I'm still on the reef about the House of Atlan sitting on the throne again. But at least Wrath won't have the trident.
I owe you and the House of Atlan my life. I will spread the word to others like me.
Cool. Okay.
Excellent work recovering the
5
trident
mil.
from those silent school sellouts. I have found a way past the crown into the palace. It is time to evict that
I have found it. I now possess the power I need to assure my reign for all time. The forbidden power of the abyssal dark has shown me the way. Our nation was built on ancient magic.
According to this, King Atlan was a powerful mage known as the Great King. He crafted the Trident of Poseidon and was founder of the House of Atlan.
All right. Got that done. We got to repair. Holy spliff. Okay, now we're going to do hopefully the two raids. Yes. Please, 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 and thank you. Okay, there we go.
Amanda Waller here. You have been
Oh, we got troll, we got tank. I'll stay deeps.
You will comply and
Fine.
work with the members of Task Force X until the objective is complete. Failure to do so will result in your termination.
Okay.
You won't stop Atlantis.
emergency message from Mira, asking me
All
to
right.
come to Atlantis.
How do we do on that? Pretty
He
good.
says that the elders turned on Aquaman, that they took away his throne and gave it to some type named Wrath. My heart dropped when Mira said Aquaman was dead. Killed them as they tried to escape the palace. I've gotta go. Aqualad out.
Okay, good shit.
Is finally in position to seize the throne. All is going according to our plan. Arthur will be denounced as king. Wrath will take the throne, and I will be there to end his life. In 24 hours, Atlantis will have a new king, and Aquaman will be buried in a shallow grave under the seafloor.
Oh shit. Sounds like Orm was a part of it. That's what briefings are good for. The lore. Or Manta. That might have been Manta. No, it had to have been Orm.
His life would be mine, and mine alone to take. I chose to aid you, because I believed you could fulfill my destiny. And now I stand before you, robbed of my one dream, my entire life's purpose.
A touching eulogy, Manta, but far too premature. Coram Wrath, as the one true king of Atlantis, I demand you face me in combat for the throne.
You are not worthy.
You see, Wrath, you may be king, but it is my destiny to kill the Aquaman.
Yo, Super Rock, what's up? Will you ever collab with Sherman? I have. I have done a collab with Sherman. I have. We could probably do one again. I could get a hold of Sherman and maybe do a collab sometime with him again. But I have done a collab with Sherman. Like about a year ago? Or Vanguard? I don't talk to Vanguard really much. I mean, I get on his channel and, you know, and I every once in a while and I give him, you know, thumbs up and everything. And, you know, I like Vanguard. But I think he pretty much doesn't engage with me a lot of times. I know he knows who I am, but, like, you know, I like Vanguard. I have nothing against Vanguard. We never had anything. Nothing negative. So I don't know. I don't know if Vanguard would be interested in that. Sherman I can get with anytime. I can get with Zionode most of the time. Though Zionode is busy. And then, you know, I mean, I played with Zai, I played with Sherman, stuff like that. Really, a year ago is when I played with Sherman. But you can ask Sherman. Sherman would tell you that. Sherman's like, yeah, I played with Mystic. Yeah, and we did it, and we did a collab. We did a stream. So, yep. I believe it was shortly after, it was the DLC after Morrowind we got together. And we were just running dungeons. And we were talking about alternate healers and stuff like that. I was tanking. He was on, I think, his Nightblade healer or Sork healer at the time. Which was pretty cool. Yeah, but we've done stuff together. I've also played with Zai. So Zai's my brother. Like, not my real brother, but my European brother. I haven't collabed with Despotic or anything, but me and Despotic talk every once in a while. And then I know I've done collab, or not a collab, but A-Bomb's been on my show. Elusive Shady's been on my show. Unreal's been on my show. Fuck Cow's been on my show. God's been on my show. You think Gilliam will ever come back? No, he works for Zoss. It's conflict of interest. I mean, I'm glad Gilliam's over there. I mean, to me, he represents the players. So, you know, he's young, he's learning, you know, and he is good. For his age and everything, he is good. So I kind of like the idea that Gilliam was, you know, he's getting to live his dream, and you know, and there's a voice, even if it's a small one. There's a small voice in there of reason, in my opinion, because sometimes as developers they kind of lose touch with their player base, even though they might play the product, they really do lose it. You know, that what, you know, is this what players really want? Zai's cool, yeah. Zai's my bro. Every day of the week. But, you know, like, I love Elder Scrolls. It's my favorite game. But I'm not focused in on Elder Scrolls until performance gets up to par. I like Murkmire. I think Murkmire's a good step in the right direction. So I'm happy about that. You know, in an overall sense. You should do a collab with Cog. Don't know him. Don't know Cog. That's probably a player I don't know. Is it PC? Like, I would like to do some collabs with, like, Xbox players. Dove. Me and Dove PvP together. We've never done a collab. Dove, no, I like Dove. So, but, you know, we are two different type of people. I don't know if that, you know. I love watching Dove. I watch Dove all the time. I'm a big supporter of Dove. Big supporter of Dove the Angry. Shit! Just blew my supercharge on a friggin' in between shit. Fuck. King of Games? I talked to King, but I've never done a collab with King. I could arrange something maybe with King and Despotic. Maybe we can all get together one day. I don't know. I'll have to talk to D and Game about that. There was like a player with King of Games name, but it has an underscore. And it's not real King. I'm like, whoa, I was in a battleground. I'm like, this is not King. There is no way. And someone's like, it's not. And I'm like, because that's not King's playstyle. I'm like, this dude is not even on King's level. Get off me. Yeah, get on the ballista. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The next part's the bitch. Even for a vent, this is a bitch mode. Real shit. Come on, come on, come on.
You will suffer with your wife and brother.
We're lucky this in the vent version. Normal version of this is a bitch. You excited for the Aquaman movie? Yes, actually I am, because it looks badass. And this was kind of perfect timing. So I really hope that, you know, Warner Brothers allows more of like this type of stuff where DC can, you know, come out with maybe some content that is like promoting the movie itself too. So. And Wonder Woman, I don't like any of the new DC movies except Wonder Woman so far, and I feel Aquaman will be that second movie. The first Superman reboot, I didn't like any of the Batman, the Justice League, none of that. I felt like Justice League had potential, but Batman versus Superman, hated it. You know, I felt like there were a lot of missed opportunities, you know. Block. Mechanics are the same whether you're doing an event or not. So I do encourage people, even if they're on in a league. Oh god, he's got me. Oh my god, oh my god. Yes, shoot that bastard. Thank you. Block. Block.
Time to end this.
they put a little bit of weight on this, even for events. Not bad. True, yeah. I feel like that's a couple of the things that like DC's missing that Marvel hits on, and DC has a lot like more background in their character development that they're missing in movie translation. I felt Wonder Woman hit on a lot of points, had action, had character development, and I didn't feel like Justice League really impacted the team. I felt like there was some poor, despite the acting, that's a whole different ball game. But there were a lot of things that were just missed on Justice League. And I was like, holy fuck, you know? And people can point fingers all they want, but it was a multitude of things. It wasn't just one aspect to say, oh, you know, hey. Batman, I'm sorry, they should never casted Ben Affleck. I like Ben Affleck in a lot of movies. I'm not dissing Ben Affleck as an actor. He's just not the type of actor that you put in the role of Batman. It's just, you know, it's hard to choke that one up. Ben Affleck makes great comedy movies. He makes very good drama movies. He's got a very wide profile, but superhero acting isn't necessarily one of Ben Affleck's strong suits. And I'm not saying that, like, he played Daredevil, and a lot of people would cough that up to that. But it's just his acting, the way he acts, you know. It's like you can't take a look at him and see Bruce Wayne and then the switch over to, like, Batman persona. I think Christian Bale did good. But, you know, Christian Bale in the Dark Knight series was perfect for it, even though Christian Bale criticized himself the entire time. And then you had, like, I didn't like George Clooney as Batman. Val Kilmer, I felt, did okay, you know. Yeah, Justice League was rushed, messed up. What's up, Mystic? Yeah, hey, what's up, Spartacus? Yeah, I felt like there was the opportunity to bring something so good in Justice League. And Wonder Woman hit. Like, Wonder Woman was the shit, right? And a lot of people wanted to bash on Green Lantern, but I felt like Ryan Reynolds actually wasn't a bad Lantern. I felt like the problem of it was the translation from Parallax and stuff. There was too many things going on, and people got lost in the Green Lantern movie. That's what happened with Green Lantern. Yeah, I'm just playing Atlantis. I'm enjoying it. I'm so having fun. I didn't get to play it yesterday because, well, you know, I was on Black Desert beta, which I will be on tonight and tomorrow. I'll be on Twitch tonight streaming some of that. This is actually going a lot easier than anticipated, because on friggin' Elite, I played Elite on PTS, and holy shit, it's not this easy. It's not even this easy. He starts doing shit. We start getting artifacts, like right around now. We get ads. Ads have to be controlled. DPS. I haven't seen one ad yet. And even on regular, there's one of the ads. There's some of the ads. And you gotta, you know, keep the water elemental out. This is a bitch. Finished my foosball table. Oh, did you? How long did it take? I know you were like, yo, man, I gotta get this finished. I'm happy that you got that. You got the man cave going on. Pimping. You'll be pimping it. I wish I was in Florida. I'd come over and play with you. I'm a terrible foosball player, though. I'm okay at billiards. But foosball, yeah. I used to play, though, with my boys. We'd have a lot of fun just, you know, fucking off playing some foosball. Trying to get some of these ads down. Ad control, very, very important. Boosting the defense. Now, see, it's up to the tank usually to go to the artifact. See that artifact? You got to go to the shield or something. Now see that water thing? You want to get that killed. You want to get the fuck away from it and kill it. You do not want the fucking elementals up in this. If you don't maintain ads in this raid, your shit's going to go whacked. Man, we were in, like I said, I did regular 8-man and I did elite, and elite was no joke. 3 hours, woof. But I bet you it's solid though. See that thing in the back? That'll kill you too. The tank's doing a really good job, but once again, this is kind of where you, even in non like non 8-man, not like non end game, I would suggest having a tank, a healer, trolls. I'm glad we got 2 trolls. I mean, it's showing. See, this is where I always pull back, wait for the emotes. I feel like the tank's taking on so much. You can see his health bar just fluctuate, but the healer's doing so good. Hell no. Oh shit. Now see, I want to always get away from this, but focus him. You really do want to get this motherfucker down. See, people should be focusing this dude. This dude is no joke. When you get that, that's key to the DPS. Hey man, get that fucker down. Picking up my pool table Saturday. Dude, you are pimping. You're going to be pimping it. Okay, see this? He's front head. I want to go move. See that? Block it. Dude, you're going to be pimping that pad. I'm not allowed to have a man cave. I got girls. There's no room in this house for me to have. Well, I can't say that. I mean, the girls are, my wife and girls are really good about, you know, letting me do my thing, and I love my wife because, you know, we have this type of relationship where we're at that age where, you know, it's okay to have your hobbies and your thing, and the main thing is depending on how much time you have, appreciate the time you do have with the person, even if it's a few minutes, you know. Like, I was complimenting my wife this morning, man, you look so pretty, and she's like, she has a day off, which has been rare lately for her. She's, you know, I've had to pick up, and it's been so busy for her. And she got a day off, and, you know, I like complimenting her and everything like that. But she was just in her PJs, and she's like, what? She's like, I'm in my PJs, and I'm like, you still look really good. Holy spliff. Jeez. Thank God we have a tank and a healer and trolls. That's all I can say. If somebody said we don't need healers in this or a tank, I'd be like, fuck you, dude. They definitely stepped it up, even on event mode. In the elite version of this, you better be decked. You better have BIS. You better have your next to your best in slot. Okay, Mystic, I see you trying to have another kid. No, 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 no. Mine are almost grown. I'm done. I'm done. My wife is fixed. We're done. We have 3 girls. My youngest is 15 and a half. She's going to be getting her permit soon. I got 2.5 years and I'm done. My time is put in. Okay, see, and then we want to get the hell off this dude and take care of the ad. And on the vet, you really don't want this to go down like this. You don't want everything stacked like that. It can be really bad. I mean, yes, there's a lot of damage up front, but you really, like me being melee here, not ideal for this in regular or elite. So I would not recommend melee at all in a normal version of this game. Live out you two, yeah, I'm done, dude. I'm done. I'll put my time in. I'm done. I paid my dues. You only have one? 3 girls here, brother. 3 girls here, brother. I love them all. Don't get it twisted. I love my girls. But, come on. Get them. This is the bitch part. This is where I feel like you almost need 2 healers.
The Byzantine guards are still imbued with black spark magic. Defeating them may hold the key to the silver moon's
My reign begins with your death.
Got interrupted. There's so much going on with this new trial. So much. I got 1 girl, that's all I have. Well, I maybe 1's enough, right? Yep, get that other one, please, and thank you. Oh shit, oh shit. Come on. Then you have to play all these mechanics out or else it becomes immune. If you do something wrong, see, he's got a shield. There's nothing you can do. Okay, okay, go, 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 go. Good job, guys. Good job. There he is. He's vulnerable. He can enrage. It's so... This trial, this raid is a bitch. And I'm talking major fucking bit. Once you get the mechanics down, you're fine, but... Oh my god. Hi, honey. I was just saying how beautiful you were to my viewers. You are beautiful. 1 second. Huh? Yep. Enjoying your day off, honey? I've learned how much I dislike crying. Our kids weren't so bad, you know? My grandkids are pretty good, except my grandson. He's very more mobile than my granddaughter was. Yeah, trying to be. He's all jumpity jump and whatever. And my granddaughter was like, you know, a whole different world of independent, right?
For now, I must focus on uniting the people of Atlantis.
My granddaughter loves her grandma.
Coram Wrath.
Loves her. Oh, by the way, Jim got Arya a baby doll house.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I got to pick it up or something this weekend or some shit. My brother got my granddaughter a baby doll house.
I'm sure Paula loves that.
Oh yeah. So, really good stuff. We got a pretty solid family here. So, Helper's Halo. Oh yeah, that's so cool. All right, right. We got this done. I only got one more, and I think the Wrath coins got 16 so far. So I definitely got to come back and get that other one, but teleport to the Hall of Doom. There's a lot to do in Atlantis as far as overall, but I mean it does get kind of repetitive. So some of the downsides I would say to how the content works in the game, you get to enjoy it. The atmosphere of Atlantis by far is probably one of the best DLCs I've seen since Gotham Wasteland. Gotham Wasteland was really well done. Because it brought a unique environment to the game, and I feel that's what Atlantis does here. So it does bring that very unique aspect to the zone. Once again, you know, we don't have like an open world in this game, so everything is zone based, and events do kind of give players the interactive feel during that 3-month time that players can play the content and not have level restrictions. But then later on during the cycle of events, then it gets adjusted back accordingly, especially with progression in the game. But you know, really cool that the devs are expanding upon that. Mine has too much toys. They always have too much toys. Always. My wife spoils our granddaughter, don't you, honey? Yeah, you think? Yeah. Grandma loves spoiling our granddaughter. Like, when she goes shopping, like, she can't help but to buy for the grandkids. And my grandson does, you know, but he's just really young. But, you know, if my granddaughter's with us, there's nothing that grandma won't do for her granddaughter. Nothing. There's just nothing. I don't think my granddaughter can do wrong in my wife's eyes. So, you know, she's very, she's, you know, something, you know. My granddaughter is 2 now. Huh? Yeah, I said she's 2 now. She's almost 3. She'll be 3 this summer. But my granddaughter's 2. And, you know, she's just, you know, she's a typical toddler. But, really, really crazy, man, how time flies. Because my friend was like, "Are you a grandpa yet?" He hasn't talked to me in like a couple years. So I said, "I got 2 grandkids." And he's like, "Wow." I was like, "Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts." So, yep. But, hey, man, my daughter, she has her own place. She's doing good for herself. She's a hardworking, now single mother. She wasn't single at one time, but recently she is. But she's handling it, and she's doing her thing. And, of course, we're going to be her support. You know, we're going to do what we can to assist that along the way. And at the end, family matters. Huh, honey? Right. No, but, you know, what I'm saying is you get to spoil her now.
Yeah, and Abigail can't spoil her that much.
Right. Because she is limited, right? My daughter does have limited resources, so
Single mom.
yeah, she's a single mom. And you know, so grandma gets to, and she loves her grandma. My granddaughter loves Mamaw. So loves Mamaw to death. So Loves her, loves her, loves her. And my wife loves taking pictures with the grandkids. Like, I'm not a very photogenic person, so I'll be honest with you. My wife was like, you should get a camera for your show, just so people could see your reactions, because it's fucking hilarious and priceless. And I was like, nah, I'm good, you know. I mean, I was conceited, but at my age, I'm not so much anymore. And I'm not as I don't feel like I have to take all these pictures and stuff. But my wife, she is a camera happy person. She'll take pictures of everything and everybody. So crazy. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Yeah, Atlantis is here. It is good. It's a great content. So if you're a DCUO player, you will enjoy Atlantis. You will get to enjoy this product immensely. I'm really, really happy with how the dev team fixed the issue of the armory swap in the zone and also in raids. I didn't get to do it in raid today. I mean, obviously I'm not, I'm doing event raid. So everybody, if you can get positioned, but in your elite raids, role swapping is very important, especially during encounter. But yeah, I'm glad they've resolved this issue. I really love the environment of Atlantis. And though some people may not like DCUO, DCUO does have, I think that's just a grandmother thing. Yeah, spoiling and, doing the pictures and stuff. Yeah, picture happy. My wife is definitely picture happy. So, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, But my wife loves her pictures. So, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like this product has held the test of time, very well polished, always bringing something new to the table. The fact that it's also available on all platforms is just another testament that the game's doing well for itself. A lot of people have said DCUO is dead, and even though the numbers might have dwindled a little bit here and there, people do come back. They do play the content. They do enjoy it. The company as a whole, this game as a whole, has stabilization, which is important. So it lets the company know, hey, we have this, and that going for us. Just keep pumping out the content. Let the players enjoy it, the game. We will have spikes up and down, but we have our stable players as well. And I'm one of those players. I'll leave and I'll return, leave and return. But at the end of the day, I appreciate what the devs do, and the fact that it has such a stable environment is good for PvE. The PvE in this game is really well done. PvP could be a lot better if they invest a couple of little things to it. But unfortunately, PvP in this game is just fun. It's not competitive. And it has a couple of hiccups. But other than that, very well done. One of the better counterplay games, in my opinion, though. So there you guys have it. Once again, Mystic Raven, Mystics MMOs, thank you guys for stopping in. Thanks for chatting with me. I appreciate it. And as always, have a nice day.